Let's discuss the question about alkenes worksheet that I gave on 1st July 2020 yesterday. This question number 1 asks for the chemical equation stating the reaction of ethane, which is heated to 900 degrees Celsius to produce ethene in the absence of air. This question asks us to write about the thermal decomposition of ethane to produce ethene and hydrogen gas. If the reaction is reverse, then it is called as hydrogenation, addition of hydrogen gas to ethene to become an ethane. Now we know that the reaction can be forward, can be backward, depending on the conditions are involving of temperature, pressure and catalyst. Now let's continue to number B. Name the type of polymerization occurs when ethene is converted into polyethylene. We discussed yesterday about the worksheet on 30th June about polymerization. We know there are two types of polymerization. They are addition polymerization and condensation polymerization. The characteristic of addition polymerization, the monomer must contain a double bond. While condensation, the monomer is consisting of two functional groups. Two functional group means the same functional group or can be different functional group. Now the question number 1b is asking about ethene. We know ethene is having double bond, so the type of polymerization is addition. Now let's see the number 2. The following reaction scheme which leads to the formation of two compounds V and W. Let's see from the starting point. The starting point is this one, an ethene. Ethene undergo reaction 2 using concentrated sulfuric acid. It becomes CH3, CH2O, SO2OH. And then this molecule undergo reaction 3 with water. It will become an alcohol, an ethanol. And then ethanol undergo reaction with acidified potassium dichromate to become C2H4O. Let's see reaction 1. Ethene undergoes reaction 1 with oxygen as a catalyst to form C2H4O. V and W, both of them have the same molecular formula, which is C2H4O. Reaction 1 is straightforward. To form W, it requires 3 steps of reaction. So, reaction can be direct, can be indirect in order to form the same product. Now, let's see the question. The question, name and outline mechanism for reaction 2. Reaction 2 is ethene react with sulfuric acid. We know that ethene mechanism reaction is always electrophilic addition. So this is the electrophilic addition of ethene with sulfuric acid. As we can see here, the high density of electron push the electron in the hydrogen. That makes the hydrogen will become an electrophile, and then OSO2OH will become a nucleophile with the presence of a lone pair. After this hydrogen attached to the one of the carbon, and then the other carbon will become a carbocation. The carbocation is less of electron. There is an ion that can offer electron to the carbocation to make itself become stable. So this one, the curly arrow in this one, from the negative goes to the carbocation. It means the dative covalent bond donating the electron give to the carbocation, and then it makes the stable molecule. Okay. Now, before we move to number 3, let's see the C2H4O. Let's draw the diagram using in our imagination. Okay, I'm sure you can imagine the structure because you already studied about the atomic structure and then the bonding of the molecules. So C2H4O, it is consisting of CH3 C double bond OH. CH3 C double bond OH. It means this one is called as an ethanol, an aldehyde. So we know that if ethene become an aldehyde, it is called as mild oxidation, not strong oxidation. Why? If strong oxidation, this one, the ethene strong oxidation will become carboxylic acid. And then if strong oxidation, alcohol react with acidified potassium dichromate will surely become carboxylic acid. But this one is not carboxylic acid, it is an aldehyde. Okay, let's see number 3. Consider the following reaction sequence. This is the sequence. Benzene, and then this become benzene again, but with different functional group. And this one also with different functional group. This also different functional group. We have to answer the question. The question is asking for name the type of isomerism shown in the final product 1.2 diphenylethene, and explain why this compound can exist in two stereoisomeric forms. So do not confuse about this one. Although AS level is not studying about benzene, but this question is specific, asking for the stereoisomeric forms. We know that benzene cannot undergo stereoisomeric form. Only stereoisomeric form only occurs with a molecule that has double bond for called geometrical isomerism. And then the second, the molecule must contain a chiral center in order to have an optical isomers. Because in this one, 1.2 diphenyl ethene, it contains double bond, so the type of isomerism is geometrical. Geometrical, it means it has cis trans due to the presence of double bond. Okay, so whenever you have question, do not directly confuse and do not know what to do, because you have to read the question completely. The question is narrowed down only to the AS level questions. Now, number 4. But2-ene exists in two isomeric form. Remember, it is the suffix is ene. It means it is an alkene. Alkene has two isomeric form. Stereoisomerism, it has geometrical, it has cis and trans. Give the structures of these two isomers and name the type of isomerism. It is strictly to but2-ene, not but1-ene. Okay, not but1-ene, also not methyl propene. Okay, it is only but2-ene. So if we draw to but2-ene, the structure would be like this for the first isomer, and this one is for the second isomer. We already learned that if the atom, the same atom, similar horizontally, it is cis, and then if it is diagonally, it is trans. This is what I meant by diagonally. This is the same atom, hydrogen and hydrogen, they are diagonally, so this is called as trans. While this one is horizontally the same atom, so this one is called as cis isomerism. The naming is cis but2-ene, while this one is trans but2-ene. Okay, next, write the reaction of cyclohexene with hydrogen. Cyclohexene means that it is an hexene in the form of a cycle structure. Cycle structure like this. We can draw only the skeletal structure. So this one, there are 6 sides with a double bond. Where do we have to put the double bond? In any position within the cycle. Okay, and then plus hydrogen, it means it is a hydrogenation reaction. Okay, hydrogenation reaction using nickel catalyst to form cyclohexane. Cyclohexane is an alkane. Okay, and then next, number 2, second point, by stating a reagent and observation, give a chemical test that would show that hydrogenation reaction has gone to completion. We know that alkene react with bromine to form bromoalkene. The result is the decoloration of the bromine, or can use potassium manganate. Why? Because potassium manganate itself has color. So when the potassium manganate react with the alkene, there is a decoloration. So the test is using bromine or potassium manganate. The result is decoloration of bromine. Now let's see consider the following reaction scheme. Starting point: ethene alkene undergo reaction 1 to form halogenoalkane, and then halogenoalkane reacts in reaction 2 to form a cyanide. Okay, and then ethene undergo reaction 3 to become epoxy ethane. Epoxy ethane is an ether, and then epoxy ethane react in reaction 4 to form diol, 2 alcohol in one molecule. And then the last, reaction 5, halogenoalkane reacts with something in reaction 5 to become an amine. This is an amine structure. Okay, and then let's see the question. We have not studied all this, but again you have to see the question. When you read, do not read only the partial, you have to read completely. Now let's see the question. The question is asking for, in reaction 1, ethene undergoes electrophilic addition with hydrogen bromide. What is meant by electrophile? Electrophile is a positive, and then it means it doesn't have enough electron. So electrophile is an electron acceptor, or seeking bonds with an electron pair. And then this one, outline the mechanism for reaction 1. Why? Because we studied already for reaction 1, it is the reaction of alkene. Alkene become halogenoalkanes. Now this one, alkene react with hydrogen bromide to become halogenoalkane. This reaction follows Markov-Nikov's rule. Okay, look at this one. The high density of double bond will repel electrons in the HBr. The hydrogen will become an electrophile, while Br will become nucleophile. Why Br become nucleophile? Because Br has tendency to gain electron. So it takes electron from the hydrogen. That makes the hydrogen will attach to the carbon of the alkene that has already hydrogen atom, which is on the right hand side. We note that on the right hand side there are 2 hydrogen atoms attached to the carbon, while on the left hand side there is only 1 hydrogen attaches to the carbon atom. So the hydrogen directly attached to the CH2 become CH3, and then this CH become a carbocation. We know carbocation is an electrophile, so it requires an electron pair. Bromide ion has an electron pair, so bromide donates its electron to the carbocation to make the structure to be stable. So the product is 2-bromopropane. Okay. So this is the last of the question. Okay, so we discussed already from number 1 until the last number 6 for all the questions. Today I already put also attached another question about alkene for you to solve at home. Okay, so please open your Google Classroom and download the worksheet. Tomorrow we will discuss again for the today's homework.